the Yes4All Plyo box. Hi, I'm Jonathan Pritchett with Theology, Geek, Fitness, and I have had this Plyo box for a little over 2 years now, actually, and I'm just now getting around to reviewing it. This is the 24 times 20 times 16. So the highest that I can set this up is 24 inches, so 2 feet. But this is a Plyo box that I've had. I started getting into plyo training when I realized that my vertical jump is garbage. And so, and so when I was at the gym, I think prior to them closing down in March 2020, at Planet Fitness, they had like one that you could, it was just kind of a platform that you could adjust the height of it. And I noticed that I was terrible at it. So I started incorporating that. And then, of course, the gym's closed down, and I started, training at home or whatever, starting, kind of mid-March of 2020. But I didn't get this plyo box until April of 2021. And I don't know why I waited. It's just I was interested in other things at the time. But I've got the plyo box, and I use it periodically. A lot of times it was doubling as a bench at the house. But in the past, I would say in the past year or so, I started trying to use it more than just as a bench and an occasional afterthought. So I've started incorporating plyo jumps and weighted plyo jumps to try to improve my vertical. I usually keep it on the 20-inch though. I can do the 24-inch jump, but I try to do a bunch of jumps one after another, so I can get up to the 2-foot vertical jump about 3 or 4 times, and then I'm like tired. So that's, if that tells you a little bit something about my athleticism. So I really need to work on this, and that's why I've been starting to use it more and more. I've just never, I mean, you've probably seen in the B-roll that I have calves like little girls, so it's not like I am expected, at 5'8", towering 5'8", it's not like I was ever good at basketball or anything like that, but I always want to improve in various areas that I can, the best that I can. So I got this because I really do just enjoy jumping on it. It's a lot of fun. And then, of course, doing step-ups with is just a good leg day exercise. It's not listed in one of my favorite leg exercises in the various types of equipment that I have, but if I do the 3 best leg exercises you can do with the plyo box, which is a video I don't know that I'll ever make unless I'm just like have absolutely no better ideas. I do them, and I'll use the filler bags from the 2XSR sandbag, and then of course the training vest from 2XSR is my weight vest that I've been using when I've been jumping on them. I used to have a 20-pound weight vest, BGC from Academy Sports, but I've been using the 2XSR training vest when I'm training outside at the house, in my pull-up bar, and I have the sandbag out there, and I have my plyo box out there. You've probably seen it in the B-roll, and I love it. This thing, Yes4All is one of those Amazon brands that you see everywhere. I don't know if they have, I think they have their own website, but you buy most of their stuff from Amazon, and they make various types of odds and end fitness stuff. They have their own adjustable dumbbells and stuff. I like it. It's a box, and it was not complicated to put together. It was more complicated than I thought it would be when I got it, but it wasn't complicated to put together. Got it put together in about 20 minutes. So, it was just a whole lot of screws that you had to screw in. So, but putting the pieces inside of the box, to stabilize it, that wasn't that complicated, So surprisingly good instructions for like one of these types of Amazon brands, because I got it done in about 20 minutes, and I read that other people took them over an hour. So I was like, oh, well, I guess some people don't like to read instructions is probably what happened there. But I thought it was great. It was, I think I paid like $85 for it, and with Prime free shipping, it showed up. I think, got it within the 2 or 3 days or whatever it was, and put it together and just started jumping. And of course, like I said, I've been using it more and more in the past year than I did that first year that I got it. But I like it. If you just need a plyo box and you don't want to spend a whole lot of money on like this is the wood one. If you don't want to spend a whole lot of money on a foam one or even a whole lot of money on a Rogue one, I'm sure they're way better. I have no idea. I don't care. I know that this one is good for me to jump on it and then to use it as a bench when I need to do stuff on a bench at home. And I have a Flybird bench up here at the office, but I don't want to buy two benches, so because I don't use a bench a whole lot. So it's good enough. And so I've enjoyed using it. I don't know what to say about it other than it's been good for what I do. Like if plyo boxes are your thing, like you are gung-ho about plyo boxes, then yeah, buy one that's twice as expensive. But if you want a good, solid plyometric box that won't fall apart on you, that is held up, and I abuse this thing, I throw it outside all the time in my backyard and use it that way. I use it as a bench. I'm jumping on it all the time. It holds up like a champ. It's great. So no complaints for me about it. So if you just want to, add plyometrics to your home gym training, maybe you're like me and you're not very good at jumping very high and you want to work on your jumping skills and you just want to incorporate this, get it. It also doubles as a bench. So bonus points if you don't have a weight bench and you just want to add more of this stuff. I'm sure, even on the low end, I'm sure it's cheaper to just buy the materials. I have a friend who built his own. I'm not the most handy guy in the world. So my friend Billy Windland, he built his, but I was like, I'm not going to do that. I'll just order it from Amazon and assemble it. And it was great. So there you go. Those are my thoughts on the Yes4All 24x20x16 plyo box for exercise, CrossFit training, and MMA and plyometric agility, whatever it says on the website. I put a link in the description. Get it if you want a good. They have various sizes. That's the one that I got. I think they go up to. Let me look at that real quick. I know they have. It goes up to 30 inches. They have a 30x24x20. I may, if I get really good at this, I may brave it and get a bigger one and then, donate this one to a patron who wants to come by and pick it up. I don't want to pay for shipping, but I might. If I get more Patreon money that I'm not having to spend, half of what I paid for it to ship it, I might do that. But, or just sell it on secondhand or something. I don't know. But yeah, it's a good solid box, but I don't see myself needing the 30-inch one anytime soon. And as I get older, I'm doubting my skills will improve all that much. But we'll see, because I like it. It's fun. And this Yes4All, they've got several different colors or whatever. And I know that they also have the foam ones that they sell, but I didn't care about that because, like I said, I use this thing outside. I don't leave it outside, so I don't know how well it'll hold up if you just left it outside. But I mean, here in Evansville, Indiana, where I'm at, it's like Seattle, of the Midwest. It just rains all the time, so I don't leave it outside. But if you take good care of it, I've had no problems with it. It still looks great. It cleans easy, so no problems with it whatsoever. So those are my thoughts on that. Click the like button if you like the video. Click the dislike button if you don't like the video. Don't really care either way, but I would like for you to do one or the other. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. I appreciate that because a lot of you who watch my videos don't subscribe at all. And a lot of my subscribers never watch anything. So I'd like to see that balance out a little bit better. And if you want to support what we're doing at the channel so that I can get more money to reinvest in the channel and buy things or even ship bigger items than I give away in my gear giveaways because, I don't want to spend a whole lot of money on that. Think about becoming a patron. You get all kinds of extra bonus content. You get in on the free giveaways if you're a $10 a month or more patron and, watch the workout videos there. Follow along if see me featuring the kinds of equipment that I review and like on this channel. And, I'd appreciate it. Just like I appreciate you watching this video. We'll see you in the next one. God bless.